Hello everyone, Pastor Lon here, my beautiful wife Robin.
Hello.
We just wanted to welcome y'all to our next episode of Consider Spell today. I didn't look to see what temperature it was, but I hope everybody's doing well.
About 72.
You know, these Consider Spells, you know, sometimes we have topics, specific topics to talk about. And sometimes we just want to welcome y'all to our front porch and just see what's going on, let you know what's going on in our lives, and see what y'all got going on when you leave your comments below. So I want to encourage you to do that. Let us know what's been going on in your life, what's going on right now, whether it's, you know, with the weather, you get your gardens planted, or how's your health doing. You know, I think about when I was a little boy, I used to go with my grannies, or people come to her house, or they go to somebody else's house, and that's what they would do. They'd come and talk about what was going on in the community.
Gossip a lot of times.
Well, a lot of it was gossip, but we ain't gossiping tonight. We just want to talk and have a little time of fellowship with our YouTube
we ain't
family.
gossiping anyway, not just tonight.
Oh, I know that. We're not gossipers, but we got a lot going on this week with the revival's been going on. A lot of you have been tuning into that. And I shared that devotion earlier about the blunder, how it got started, but everybody said they was okay with that. Someone was watching it sideways on the computer. They couldn't see it, but they could hear Corey singing and all that good stuff. But anyway, overall, the revival's been going really good, been having a good turnout, and the Spirit's been there. So that's the main thing. As you can see, the grass is real green behind us. All this rain we've been getting in the high temperatures, but like I said,
Let me tell you, my potatoes are coming up too.
Oh yeah?
After that thunderstorm we got, when was it? Not before.
That thing was rocking
Tuesday
and rolling. Man.
That's the first time in a long time that I've actually heard a thunderstorm and felt when the lightning hit, I could feel it. You know, I was sitting here in the swing, I could feel the vibration from it.
One of those times I was in the mailbox.
Yeah, that's when you were in the
I was getting the mail coming home from work. I was getting mail out the mailbox. Robin was sitting here in this swing waiting on me to get home. Waiting on her man to get home. Waiting on me to get home. And that lightning, when I jumped out the truck to go, I mean, it cracked. I mean, that crackling
that was it.
Lightning. And it just shook the earth, man.
It was a real thunderstorm.
It was.
I hadn't seen a real thunderstorm in a long time.
But,
usually it's just, the rain will just blow through real fast and that's it. But this was like a thunderstorm.
Well, and something else happened. It was a thunderstorm. But then after the heavy rain, it rained on for a while, for a couple hours, real, you know, like
yesterday was like
rain.
that.
Yeah. But what was funny, she said, man, I bet you after that rattling of the earth there, that something's going to start growing. And then potatoes started popping up out of the ground.
They're sticking their heads up.
But you know, the water mainly done that, but you never know.
Well, well, like Danny from Deep South said about the something in the electrical current thing makes them grow.
Yep. So
I believe it.
Anyway, our grass is real green. You see the big fig tree back there is got leaves on it, and already bloomed out. Our blueberry bushes back there. Really, everything's popping right now. But the bad news is there's a chance of scattered frost here in South Carolina this weekend.
Saturday.
So this old boy might be
snow in the mountains.
Yeah, snow in the mountains. So this old boy might be up early before daylight Saturday morning, Sunday morning, out there spraying the frost off if we have any to keep from killing the blooms. So anyway, but that's some of the things we had going on. You did start some seeds some more seeds. And
I restarted some.
We had planted potatoes a while back. We showed y'all the green stalk with the strawberries. I got a little bit of this field disc out here, and I had a guy who was gonna come disc it up, but bottom fell out. We gotten like I said on that devotion, we've gotten over 6 inches of rain. That thing there was full. And
well, before it rained yesterday, it was two inches.
But anyway, we got a lot of rain in a little bit of time.
It's soaked in pretty good.
It did, but it's not soaked in enough for that tractor's gonna stand up out there right now.
That field holds water anyway.
Yeah, but anyway.
But I also got a visitor. Was it yesterday, day before? Day before.
Yeah, tell them about that.
I was sitting there and heard a knock at the door. Me and Michaela was in the living room, and I got up and it was a guy from the I guess FDA, something Clemson Extension or whatever, said he come to get my lemon tree.
but you got
I
an
had
email.
just potted it though.
But you got an email early, didn't you?
But I was trying to avoid it. Maybe they wouldn't come get it, but he was at the door to come get my lemon tree. He wanted to see my lemon tree now.
Tell them why.
That's how they track you down. They know what you buy, where it's at, the address, and everything. But anyway, the company that I got it from, I can't even remember the name of the company, was supposed to email me and let me know that they had a problem with the lemon trees. There was some kind of disease, and they were the Clemson Extension people were coming to confiscate them all to keep them from spreading to other, I guess, citrus fruit trees and stuff. But he came out. We went to I took him to the greenhouse and showed him where it was, and he looked at it. He said he didn't see any direct evidence that it was disease, but it wasn't really leaked out too much for him to tell. But I had another lemon tree on the other side of the greenhouse that a church member had given me. He started from a seed, a regular lemon seed, and it's real green and pretty on the bottom. And he said that one looked real healthy, but there was 2 little leaves on there were kind of yellow. He said he couldn't. He told me just to keep an eye on that one and told me what to look for. But if that one shows any sign of it, he's coming back to get my other one.
But did he say? And
well, the company's supposed to replace it.
I was thinking, go along with that though. When you first told me that somebody, they coming, I was like, they'll never show up here. I never dreamed they would come get the tree. They came and got the tree.
To my house and got my tree. I would have been devastated if it had already grown and looked lush, but it didn't look too good.
So they say they're going to replace it.
The company, they're supposed to let the company know all of them that they took up, and they're supposed to send out more lemon trees. But I hadn't heard anything from the company because I don't even remember who it was.
I got a lot of stuff I can say about that.
But that's what they're going to
ran off YouTube.
That ain't the only thing they're going to be coming to get.
That's my point. If they know where that lemon tree's at, and they can come get it like they did this past week, and they know where a lot of other stuff's at.
See, that's why they want you to use your card to purchase stuff.
Oh, you ain't track
instead
that.
Of cash. Yep. Just like at Walmart, I can go on my Walmart app, and it'll show me everything I
Well, that's why we're going to a one world government,
cashless.
A cashless society. That's coming. Whether you believe it or not, I really don't care, but that's going to happen sooner or later.
But I wonder what he'd have done if I'd have put up a fight and said, you ain't getting my lemon tree.
No.
Well, he'd probably sent the cop back. But he was a real nice guy.
I might have got home and took you and the lemon tree.
You might have come home and the coroner would be coming to pick up the lemon tree.
Easy now.
No, I wouldn't do that. But he was a real nice guy. He explained everything. And he took my lemon tree though.
Yeah. But we've had that going on. What else, Robert Lynn?
That's the first year I bought a lemon tree too.
Yeah. We got some.
Well, we've been real busy with revival this weekend.
Yeah, but we got some baby chicks, silkies.
Well, we showed them on the last.
Oh, did we? That's right, we did on the walk around. But
plus my turkey, you saw that sitting on eggs.
Yeah, I showed that.
Hopefully they're fertile.
Yeah.
2 of my turkeys are missing. The white ones.
Yeah, I don't know what. Something's probably coyote or something. They keep getting out of the pen.
I hadn't seen but like 4 or 5 of my guineas in the past few days either.
I hadn't.
I don't know if they've scattered, but they usually stick together. But I only seen a group of like 3 or 4 together.
Yeah.
And I don't hear them that loud either.
And we've been continuing to, stock up every chance we get. Buy a few extra this, buy a few extra that.
I got my buckets. I'm ready to put some grain and.
We're gonna do a video hopefully later on tonight. We got men's women's fellowship tonight. We get back, we're gonna try to do a special video. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Secret, top secret. But we'll try to get that out. And just been so busy this week. I told them on the devotion that I put out with the revival and everything. There's been a lot going on, but
it is busy, but it's good. It's not a time that we got to be in the garden. Right now, I'm not putting anything in the ground because
of the weather.
But we still got a dogwood weather coming.
Yeah.
As Miss Tipper.
I heard her talking about that today. Dogwood winter, and
we're fixing to get a dogwood.
She named 4 or 5. Go over there and watch her. Check her out. Miss
There was
Tipper.
like 6 or 7 of them.
Celebrating Appalachia. That latest video she's got about the. I told her on there that when I was growing up, I really didn't hear of them called anything. I just heard it was a cold snap. It was going to burn your blooms back and kill your tender plants and stuff like that.
It was coming.
Yeah.
But it didn't usually last as long as
and it's more often now.
Well, it's back and forth too. Cold, hot, cold.
That's something I'm gonna do a video on later is the weather. There's a lot to talk about the weather. But also we got a boy, our baby boy, graduating high school here in just a.
Well, what's the night? Thursday night.
Going to the
Saturday
prom.
night he's going to the prom.
Yeah, going to the prom.
I'll have to post some pictures of
Yeah.
it. He showed me a picture. He went and he had already ordered his suit instead of just renting it.
I've never heard of this.
Just as cheap to buy it at this place. So
I'm talking about the hemming it.
well, and he went to try it on yesterday. He came in and he went to try it on. They didn't have to. And she said when you buy them like that, they don't measure your length or anything because they just when it comes in they'll measure and hem you. They tried them on him, and of course, and they didn't have to hem it not 1 inch. It was just perfect.
Gavin's
a little bit more than we've been
6 feet. He's like 6'4", 6'4". But he's not. He's
and
not
14
that
shoe.
big around. Yeah, he's got a big old foot,
14.
and he's tall and skinny.
They had to take. The only thing they had to do was she's gonna take it up some in the waist.
I know where he didn't get the tall and skinny from. He didn't get that from me.
He got the tall from me, and I used to be skinny a lot. Well, I was probably skinny in junior high, maybe, but after that,
I'm not.
I've never been bony that I think of.
No. But what else we got going on?
My niece's wedding's coming up.
We're gonna have, and I'll probably do a little video on that. But this is our people on YouTube. But I'm gonna share with them about the church deal. About
yeah.
We were, I'll share this with y'all because y'all part of our family. We were able to, we had a meeting a couple weeks ago and we were able to pay off the loan or the debt, the note, whatever you want to call it, at our church. And God had blessed us where we were able to pay off the debt, be debt free at the church now, and still be okay with our finances, as far as our checking account and stuff like that, to be able to pay the utility bills. And that might not mean nothing to a lot of people, but we paid off a $250,000 debt in 11 years. I think that's pretty good.
That's unheard of, most of it.
So that opens the door for maybe on down the road where one of our dreams, hopefully one day, is to be able to retire from where I work and pastor the church full time. What are you looking at me like for?
I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at the camera. I mean, but that's a dream of mine anyway, is be able to retire sooner than later with the homestead going on, and Corey's of age now and got his own job, and Gavin's getting ready to graduate. And I'm not running them off. I'm just saying. Well, we'll talk about that when he gets here. He's had enough for high school. I don't see him go to college. Anyway, I don't know that college does you much good anymore.
It's useless now, really.
Because the professors in there are teaching them so much garbage, trying to
He
change
won't be going
them.
to a 4-year college.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying.
Tech.
It's kind of like taking your children now, the babies, and because mom and dad's
what
working.
Disney's doing.
Because mom and dad's working, they'll put them in a daycare somewhere, and somebody else raising your kids. It didn't used to be that way. And now Disney's just trying to corrupt them at a very young age. Y'all probably seen all that.
They are.
I know, but
I don't know what she was. One of the higher ups in Disney was bragging about how they just flaunting it in front of everybody.
Well, they can flaunt it if they want to. One day they're gonna answer for it.
I ain't never been to Disney, and I won't be going.
I went when I was 10 years old, and I can't all remember bits and pieces of it. My mom and dad took me, but I have no
Well,
desire.
it was Disney back then.
Yeah.
Walt Disney would roll over in his grave, probably.
Yeah, he would. But anyway.
They're trying to take all the innocence out of it.
So, they're doing that, though, with a lot of things in the school. They quit teaching the kids a long time ago, giving them an education. Now they're trying to push their political agenda down their throat. And they're trying to change them from what we taught them as...
Well, they're trying to teach them to go against their
yes.
mother and father.
Not to listen to what the mom and dad and grandparents tell them anymore, but just looking out for their best interest, but to go with what the school system says.
Well, what they believe.
But ain't gonna work here. Ours is about out anyway. Thank goodness for that.
Remember that woman center that we listened to? I think Realville or whatever shared that video of that lady.
Yeah.
I mean, she was telling them just like it was.
She did.
And she said the
did.
school system. She was in the school system, an educator, and she said for a while, for years, they've been corrupting, teaching them. What was it? When they started that. Some kind of learning they do. It's all everybody has to teach the same thing on the same. You can't. Individual teachers can't make up their own lesson plans and
like
do their own.
To.
Yeah, they can't teach them what they want to teach them.
Well, you made me think about something else too. That's just like when I was growing up and played Little League baseball. You know, the only person
Common Core. That's what it was.
Common Core. The only person that got a trophy was either the team that won or the top 3 most valuable player or the top 3 players on the team, because they give it their all and they got the trophy. And everybody else, was appreciated and all, but everybody didn't get a trophy. When I was in Little League ball, and now I hear all the time they give everybody give everybody a trophy.
And that's teaching them at that age that they're what you call it?
Entitled.
Yeah.
Well, entitlement's a big problem in this country today. But not only that, that would tell me now I would just give it my all anyway. That's just the way I was raised. But for a lot of people, they might figure, why give it their all when they're going to get the same reward as the person that don't give anything? That's the society we're living in today. Yeah. Matter of fact, the government's looking more after the people that are not wanting to add to society, that'll sit home. And let me tell you something. If they hand you something, they expect something in return. And that something is your freedom. Can I get a witness? That's the truth. You can believe if they're giving you something, they're not giving it to you. You're giving something back in return. So, how do we get off on that?
I don't know.
Let's come sit a spell. Y'all just come sit on our porch and we talk about whatever.
A little bit of that.
That's right. Like you said in that walk around, been doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That comes Corey coming up the driveway. The last couple of videos we've done, Corey's coming home from work about every time.
Thank God he's working. He enjoys it.
He enjoys his job, and I'm glad he got his own truck, paying for it. That's good.
Also, I've been once a week. I'm practicing baking cakes because my niece asked me to bake her wedding cake, and I've never in my life baked a wedding cake.
Well, when was it? Earlier in this year, and in the last year, we announced to them. That's crazy how time's flying. We announced to them we had 3 weddings to do. Remember, I had my nephew and his wife now performed their ceremony back in January, and then Corey and Austin with the Presley girls up in Brasstown in March, and now Jordan, our niece, and her soon-to-be husband Jesse, we're gonna perform their wedding ceremony on the 23rd of April, which is also Robbie Lynn's birthday.
But I'm nervous about making
April the 23rd.
So I've been practicing on them.
Yeah. She's been practicing making them. I've been practicing eating them. I'm in the test.
Well, I've been trying to find a recipe that the taste test. I've been practicing to see which one they like the best, and I think we've nailed 2 down between 2. And then she told me she wanted the semi-naked, so I know naked, semi-naked cake. That means you don't. Some of the cake will shine through. All the ice, it won't be totally icing all the way around.
Kind of like the people dress these days. Semi-naked.
I didn't say that.
I did. I'm the preacher.
Anyway, but she says she just wants something simple and plain, so it's gonna be like a three tier. But I've been practicing, but I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't do that for a living.
Yeah.
I would not. I'm doing it because it's her, and I want to do it for her, but I wouldn't do it for a living.
The cakes are good, and I think everything will be just fine with that.
I told, I think it was Jordan or Corey last night. I said everybody just needs to leave the house like Thursday and Friday, and let me just have my space.
I'll have to help you with that. I'll have to get everybody out the house,
especially Michaela.
One other thing I want to tell them that's happened to us, and I don't know if Justin and Metcalf will watch this. I know Billy and them used to watch our channel. But you remember what happened to us Sunday evening and why it happened? Coming from church. Sunday evening. I hadn't had a speeding ticket in a long time.
Well, we talked about that you usually get one every time we go to the mountains.
I do. And we went to the mountains of Brasstown and didn't get one.
He got one.
So, wait a minute.
He was going what? 80? This is a preacher.
No, 79.
Coming from church.
79 and a
Coming
55.
from church.
79 and a 55. But anyway, the reason I was in a hurry, which is no excuse, and that's what I told her. I told him I didn't realize I was running that fast. There wasn't no excuse for it.
I'll watch him.
But Justin, Metcalf Mills, was going live for the first time. He was live then. We started at 6 o'clock, our church, and then he started live at 7. So the God's honest truth, and there's no excuse for it. But she was trying to pick him up on the phone. I had my phone sitting down there in my lap, and we was trying to listen. We won't let him know we was watching, and I was running like a scalded dog trying to get to some signal. We didn't have no signal like that in the country.
We don't have signal from church to a certain point. And he was trying to get to that point.
I was trying to get beyond that point, and all of a sudden, I ran up on that Capitol. That's what a lot of people call it.
He was parked backwards from us, too.
He was facing the other direction, but he was shooting out the back window and shot the pastor down.
I didn't see. He saw me first. He slid.
I seen me like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Right time we passed him.
Lights come on. I said, he's coming, Robert Lynn.
I said, oh, this is great.
But I done something.
I didn't have an insurance card.
I done something. Yeah, didn't have the insurance card. It gets better. We had the insurance card on us.
And my sticker was.
We got the sticker. I don't know.
The little sticker, year sticker that goes on the back of your license tag is missing. But I got the little registration card where I knew I had paid my taxes, so it must have just fell off.
I bet he thought we were two idiots.
He probably thought we were lying to him.
But we didn't have a sticker on the tag. We didn't have the proof of insurance.
I didn't have the newest insurance card.
Well, the newest we had it
because I got what you call it, electronic.
Yeah.
And from all this electronic stuff, and they don't send actual paper insurance cards in the mail anymore. You have to go online and print them, and I just hadn't done that.
He said,
I got it now.
He said, Mr. Howell, is there any reason you were in a 79 and a 55? I didn't tell him. I was going to tell him, I was trying to give me some signal, you know what I mean? But I didn't tell him that. But that would have been the truth.
And I'm trying to get the
signal. So
you did tell him we just came from church and I'm the pastor. I'm like,
I told him we just come from church. I'm the pastor. And I shouldn't have been speeding. There's no excuse for it. That's what I told him, which was the truth.
No excuse.
I did tell him. I did. You didn't hear all that because you were shaking like a leaf on
I was looking for some proof of insurance.
Boy,
he asked me if I could go online and get it.
But, he had us dead in the water, y'all.
And we didn't have any signal. I said, it won't let me
pull it up. Didn't have no signals. That's why I was trying to get somewhere. Hey, didn't have no signal. She couldn't pull it up on the phone and show him that we had paid it. But it finally pulled up, didn't it?
No, I looked at my email.
Okay, the email. That's right.
Where I had paid it. But that was after he'd already done what. I'm laughing because he just got a warning. If he'd got a real ticket, I wouldn't be laughing.
He said, and see, that's what I was going to say. The last time I got a ticket for the mountains, I was going too fast. It wasn't funny. I'm coming from the mountains, but I didn't try to talk to him. I said, I was like, okay, man, I'm speeding. Give my ticket. Let's go. She didn't speak to me the rest of the way home from the mountains. We were still over 3 hours away, probably. So this time, hey, Homestead and Pastor was big with everything he had. I'm like, man, ain't no excuse. I'm telling you the truth, and blah, blah, blah. The only thing I didn't tell him was that Metcalf was the reason I was trying to get some signal.
Well, when he was stopping us and we were finding somewhere to pull off, I was like, where's your pistol? Where's your pistol? And I was going to I put the pistol in the little glove compartment. I said, no, I can't put it there because I got to open it to get the insurance. So I just stuck it in.
And I bought another pistol for my brother. We still had it sitting there where he could see it too.
If he'd have took us out of the car and searched us, we'd have been in trouble.
I did roll the window down with Bradley on Bradley's side, and he seen Bradley in there.
Bradley and Michaela back there.
I was trying to make him think, that we're not convicts. You know what I'm saying? We got kids back there.
We got 2 kids. We won't be doing anything bad.
But
I thank God he didn't give me.
He come out and said, Mr. Al, just slow it down and give you a warning today. I'm like, praise ye the Lord. And we ended up making it to the signal, and I was able to talk to Justin, and it was all good. But
y'all better talk to your pastor.
That's the honest truth of why I was going that fast. I probably would have been speeding some anyway, but I was going a little bit faster.
I knew you.
I was trying to get to that signal. I talk about them youngins all the time. When they go somewhere and they ain't got no signal, they run around in the yard like that. I was doing the same thing, trying to get the.
And you tell them, drive careful. Yep. There's idiots out on that road.
Yep, that must be me.
That's right. You were acting like an idiot when you speed like that.
But anyway, we got to shut this thing down and get on to the men's women's fellowship meeting. So We appreciate y'all listening to us. We didn't have a specific topic, but we just wanted to get on here and share a little bit of what's been going on around the homestead and in our lives, and all the excitement that we just shared with you, and the seeds starting, and the guy coming and taking the lemon tree, and but learn a lesson from that they can come do that. They can come take anything, or they can try. So,
because they said they didn't want that spreading to all their.
Anything the government does is supposed to be for the good of the common man, which is most of the time a lie.
He said I think he said he lived in Florida.
Yeah. Anyway.
He was nice about it, but he was getting that lemon tree. But I didn't put up a fight.
All right, y'all, we're going to let you go. Leave us some comments below what you think about the video, or what you think about some of the stuff that the crazy homesteading pastor and his wife been up to. And leave us some comments below on what's going on in your neck of the woods, what you've been up to. If you got anything we need to pray about, please let us know. Got any praise reports, as I always say on devotions, let us know. Tune in for the revival Friday night at 7 o'clock. Lord willing, the Lord's laid on my heart again to use Bradley, the farmer Bradley, and I hope to use him as an illustration on there and let him preach through his actions, and hopefully that'll touch somebody in person at Temple and maybe on here. So I encourage you to share our videos, get it out to the rest of the community. And I thank the Lord for this tight-knit community we got here on our channel. It's all about Jesus Christ first, and family and friends and fellowship. We just love and appreciate you all. Be praying for Robbie Lynn with that wedding cake. Lord willing, we're going to be live Monday coming, 7 o'clock, our live stream.
If it turns out good, I'll share a picture of it.
Yeah, and also got somebody that's made some more stickers for us for our channel, for Homestead and Pastor channel, and for Harmony Acres Homestead. And I'm going to share them with y'all. We may have some of those available if anybody be interested in them. But I'm going to have them maybe get you advice or opinion on some colors and stuff. But we're going to run, y'all. Thank you for spending some time with us tonight, this evening on our Come Sit a Spell here at Harmony Acres Homestead with the Homestead and Pastor, Miss Robbie Lynn, and in South Carolina. And until next time, remember, Jesus Christ loves you, and Jesus Christ is the answer for any and everything we're dealing with in life. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. Bye-bye.